Hey there techies. Did you know that Anthropic has once again shaken up the AI coding market with the launch of Claude 4? Yes, they recently introduced Claude Opus 4 and Claude Sonnet 4. It is said that both the models excels in coding, advanced reasoning, and AI agents. Both of them are hybrid models, means they can answer our questions instantly and also capable of extended thinking. They claim that Opus 4 is the most advanced AI coding model, capable of handling complex, long-running tasks and agent workflows more efficiently than other models. Meanwhile, Sonnet 4 is an upgrade to Sonnet 3.7, which was previously considered the best AI coding model. This indirectly suggests that Sonnet 4 outperforms both Gemini and GPT models. One more noteworthy point is, Anthropic included extended thinking with tool use, which basically allows us to use web search during extended thinking. This enables the Claude model to go back and forth between web searching and thinking. Claude's extended thinking is kind of similar to ChatGPT's deep research. Though they claim Opus 4 as the best AI model, we can confirm that only when it outperforms the Gemini 2.5 Pro in the chatbot arena leaderboard. As you can see, it is still not listed here. But, in the official website of Anthropic they included this chart, which shows the software engineering or SWE benchmark comparison of major AI models, in which Opus 4 and Sonnet 4 advances Gemini 2.5 Pro and OpenAI's Codex. And I am surprised to see that GPT 4.1 has scored way less than the other models. As you can see, Anthropic's Sonnet 4 has secured the highest score with 80.2% accuracy, followed by Opus 4. If you already have a Claude subscription, you can use both Sonnet and Opus 4 straight away. For Opus 4, the input amount per million tokens is $15 and the output amount is $75, which is too pricey. When compared to this, Sonnet 4 costs low, $3 for NOT and $15 for output. I wish they would reduce the price for at least Sonnet 3.7 and Sonnet 3.5. I am quite dissatisfied with the Opus pricing, which will definitely cost much when used in huge projects. Now, I am going to develop a home inventory website use Sonnet 4. To access Sonnet 4, I am going to use Trey AI, which offers Sonnet 4 for free. Yes, using Trey you can access Sonnet 4 for free with no limits. But do not jump into conclusion. As Trey offers all paid AI models for free, it uses your codes and prompts for training purposes. So, it is definitely not suited for personal or sensitive projects. If you want to know more about this AI code editor, watch this video where I share the major features of Trey. Let's paste the prompt in the prompt box. The prompt includes all the features that I need to be in the website. Now, I'm going to make sure we are using the Claude Sonnet 4. Let's hit enter and wait for the response. This is one of the major drawbacks of Trey. When it is flooded with too many requests, Trey will make us wait in a queue. Usually, the waiting process doesn't take more than a few minutes, but on rare occasions, you may have to wait longer or more frequently. One of the major model improvement is reduction in the use of shortcuts or loopholes to complete tasks. Claude 4 has significantly reduced this behavior to 65%. But are shortcuts or loopholes bad? Yes, they are, because they reduce the model's ability to think further, hence reducing the level of improvement and creativity of the output. Anthropic claims that Claude Opus 4 outperforms all the previous models on memory capabilities. Means if you give local file access to Claude Opus 4, it creates a memory file and stores the key information from the local file. Then while development, Claude 4 Opus can seamlessly use this information whenever needed. Hence, we need not worry about memory of the model anymore. Here, Claude is playing a Pokemon game. A regular AI model would make the same mistakes repeatedly due to memory limitations. But you can see that Claude is taking key notes alongside the gameplay. By doing so, it avoids making the same mistakes over and over. On the right side, you can see the footage of Claude Opus 4 playing the game, while the left side shows the notes Claude made during the session. And by the way, the home inventory website is ready. So, let's have a look at it. I'm going to get back to Trey. Trey has used HTML, CSS, and JS to build this application. But still, I think TypeScript might be a better fit than JavaScript. Let's run this command in terminal to open the website. Boom, our website is ready. The UI looks old and have some minor mistakes like the header bears sharp edges. Before adding the items to the inventory, let's see if the light and dark mode toggle works. Yes, it works perfectly. Now let's add an item. So I am going to click on the Add Item button. As I mentioned in the prompt, it added all the fields like name, category, location, value, and photo. As of now, I'm going to add oil to this inventory. So, in the name field, let's enter oil. Wow. The category dropdown has some built-in categories. But it would have been great if it included a feature to add custom categories. The same goes for location. As of now, let's select Other for the category and Kitchen for the location. Value, say $5, and I am gonna attach an image from my device. Amazing, it loaded the image within a second. The process is so smooth. We have filled all the fields. Let's try to save this item. My bad. I couldn't save the item. Look here, when I click on the Save Item button, the application is not responding. I never expected such an error from Claude Sonnet 4. When I built the same application using Gemini 2.5 Pro, the result was pretty amazing when compared to this. Fine, let's get back to Tray AI and ask Sonnet 4 to fix the bug. So, in the prompt box, I clearly mentioned the issue along with the preferred solution. Let's hit enter and wait for the response. Fine, while it is updating, let's have a look at this. Anthropic has introduced a new feature called Thinking Summaries in both the models. This feature reduces the time the model takes to think. It condenses the lengthy thinking process to about 5%, which is significantly less compared to previous models. Before this update, we can run Claude code only in the command line. But now, Claude has introduced new extension, through which we can integrate Claude code with various IDEs like VS Code and JetBrains. Claude code also supports both the Sonnet and Opus 4. One more awesome feature is Claude Code SDK. Using this, you can build your own agents and applications. Wondering what's awesome in this? Any application or agent built using this Claude Code SDK will be using the same core agent as Claude Code. So, basically your agent will possess the same functionalities and features of the Claude Code, which is really cool. For example, now you can use Claude Code on GitHub. Using this, we can automate tasks like responding to feedback, fixing CI errors, and so on. As of May 29, 2025, in the Chatbot Arena leaderboard, Claude Opus 4 has secured the top place with 1416 score points, beating Gemini 2.5 Pro, specifically in the web development. But in terms of language and text, Claude 4 has not secured a significant position. But in my personal opinion, Gemini 2.5 Pro is better at coding compared to Claude 4. I'd like to use the Home Inventory website as proof of this. Guys, do you remember that we have asked Claude Sonnet 4 to fix the issue in our website? But sadly, Tray is overloaded with many requests, and even after an hour, our position is at 227. I tried twice, but the server is so busy that it seems impossible to get an answer. So let's leave it. But I would like to mention that I got an interesting output at the very first time itself when used Gemini 2.5 Pro. Okay guys, the major points to consider are, Claude Opus 4 is better than Gemini 2.5 Pro, but it is too costly to bear. And Sonnet 4 is not as good as Gemini 2.5 Pro. But still, the major features like extended thinking with tool use, APIs, memory, speed, Claude Code SDK, and thinking summaries are quite awesome. So, if you can afford the price, you are free to use Claude Opus 4, but if you want a cheaper model with almost same abilities, Gemini 2.5 Pro is your cup of tea. Which is your favorite? Which model will you use? Gemini 2.5 Pro or Claude Opus 4? Comment below your thoughts. If you find my works helpful, consider liking and subscribing. See you in the next video.